If you're a business owner and you think success is all about revenue, clients, and the typical success metrics, then this video might save your marriage. Because I made €500,000 in revenue last year and I managed to lose my wife. We're separated now and we also have 2 kids. So if you're watching this video and you're doing a few or one of the 3 mistakes I'm going to show you right now, then you might be at high risk of losing your marriage at some point. So here's number 1. I did value achievement over presence. How did that look? For example, I'd come home, sit on the couch in the evening, check my bank accounts and if clients had paid, or I would go in the stock account and I would look how the stocks were developing. And I would even try to involve my wife talking about stocks or the business in the evening. And that was really not a good idea. So if you're doing that, you're at home and checking your cell phone, your bank account, and you might even go in your emails in the evening while your wife and children are sitting at the table. Please don't do it. Second, I often treated my wife like an emotional dumpster. What does that mean? In my case, for example, I would call her up 3, 4, sometimes 5 times in a day. It might be a quick call to let her know about something that happened in the business. And it could have been something really good, but it could also have been something bad, like a client canceling or some stupid shit we did for clients that didn't work out in the end. And that was really not a good idea. If you're doing that, please stop doing it immediately. If you have issues that are bugging you in your business, talk about it with a friend, a business coach, or resolve it by yourself and don't bring it into your home. It's really not a good idea. At the same time, I was also doing something that's not good, that whenever my wife had something she really wanted to talk about, I was often not really listening or not wanting to listen because I thought her problems were really small and insignificant compared to my problems and challenges at work. So I ignored it. I sometimes tried to pretend like I was listening because I learned that from some coach. But that's really not a good idea. Not listening to your wife or pretending you're listening. Well, you can do the pretending thing, that can work, but it's not a good idea to dump everything on her and then not be there for her. It wasn't until after my separation that I realized the full impact of this. And it was because she said something that really surprised me. I remember it was yesterday. Sometime after the separation, I walked in our apartment because we had to switch who took care of the kids. And I asked her, hey, how are you managing now with the 2 kids? It must be really hard. Are you really managing to do that? And she looked at me, she said, I'm surprised myself. It's a lot easier than I thought because now I actually have 1 child less to take care about. And I said, what? And I couldn't believe it because I was the 3rd child apparently, who she had to take care of. So that was number 2. And number 3, I didn't take out time regularly to take time by myself. I should have gone to vacation at least once a year for 1 week by myself, and that would have helped a lot. I'm doing that now. I'm sitting here for 10 days in Thailand, Bangkok. I'm really enjoying it a lot. But it came at a high price because I'm now separated from my wife. I'm not together with her anymore. And also when I went to the gym, for example, like on Saturday morning, I was always thinking, I gotta be home because if not, things come crashing down. And I made it bigger in my head than it really was. And I felt guilty about spending time by myself. And so I was at home and I was at work and I thought I was doing everything correctly. I really thought I was being a good dad and a good business owner. The problem was that I was doing a lot of things. And I thought if I cook at home, if I do certain things, I buy stuff for the kids, then that's great and then I'm a good dad. But there's a big difference between doing and being. Just being present at home doesn't require you to do a lot of things. but not being there is really not good. So these were the 3 lessons I learned, the 3 mistakes I did that led to the separation from my wife. And you might think you're safe, and I urge you to really reflect and be honest, because you might not be as safe as you think you are. Because if you know women a bit, they won't tell you until it's too late. They won't warn you. And I thought I was safe until I knew I wasn't. I want to save you from that. And for that reason, I created a quiz. It has 15 questions, and I urge you to answer those questions honestly. It's really easy. It's multiple choice. And at the end, you'll get a score from 0 to 100, and you'll know how much of a risk you are of breaking your marriage or your business. So there are things in there that will really open your eyes. And if I had taken that quiz 6 or 7 months ago, if I had taken it seriously, because that's the second thing, I could have saved my marriage really. So please stop this video now. Check the link in the description. Click on the link. There's nothing you have to do. It's completely free. And at the end, only if you want, and after you got the score, you're invited, if you like, to leave your email, and I keep you posted about new videos I post, or if I have something new to share with you. So thanks for watching, take care, and see you next time.